Will we see first ban Lycan?
I would, but that's just because I hate to play against him.
You watch at the end, I mean, he's just... Yeah, he's just way too much damage.
Dire team ban.
What's the first ban gonna be?
They have first pick, though, so maybe they try to go for a Lycan pick, too, you know? I like when teams that play each other switch it up the second or third draft and pick the heroes the other team is doing well with.
It's such a screw you, I'm gonna beat you with your own
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
your own draft.
You want to play the wolf guy? We'll play the wolf guy.
Reserve time.
Already in the tank on the ban here. What do we do?
They're arguing. Ban Lycan, no tie.
We could just ban both.
Ban
I think
Bat.
Batrider's still a good ban, though.
The
Batrider
green
is such a
team
scary
is
hero.
banning someone now.
You wouldn't think so, but those stacks and then the fire and it all hurts.
The fact that he
so
scales, right?
bad.
Like late game, people get BKBs. He doesn't care. He drags you through fire anyway. You know, it's
Interesting.
like,
Iron
Someone
Branches banned Lycan must be because they don't get first pick. They figured
I think so.
get rid of it. I suppose it makes sense. You see that a lot in competitive too. If you can
First picks, yeah, it's a really big deal.
it definitely changes the way your first bans go.
5 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve
But even
time.
after that first game, the Lycan ban is relatively standard right now too.
Yeah, I think the Lycan ban, even in the pro scene, is pretty popular. People just don't want to deal with it. He pushes, he hurts, he doesn't really eroge. He's just no fun.
Radiant team
Brewmaster
banned.
ban.
I don't know why he suddenly became popular. I really don't.
A lot of people now are running him safe lane instead of mid, so he gets like, you know, a 7-minute blink dagger or really early ags, and then he's just super hard to deal with unless you have a lot of lockdown and silence.
I mean, Primal Split is definitely a
5
pain in the
seconds
ass,
remaining.
but I don't know.
Reserve time.
Plus
He
the
didn't- he
crits,
didn't
and then
get,
you
like,
have to buy
buffed in the last update,
MKBs.
did he?
And... Yeah, they changed it so his Drunken Brawler has the guaranteed
Dark
proc
team
after 10 seconds or whatever.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
it's,
why.
it's- I think it still maps back more to the
Radiant
0
team
mana
pick.
cost blink thing, that trend.
I
He's such a good initiator.
love first pick Morana. Love it.
If you can get her, why not?
Not even
Doesn't
that, but
give
she
away
could
where
be
she
support, she
is,
could be
yeah.
mid, offlane farming, you have no idea. So how do you even ban against it? How do you pick against it? You don't.
And chances are 2 or 3 people on your team can play Morana because she's just so popular. So you can it's an easy pickup.
Well, I feel like on most teams more people can play him. I know a certain team that beg to
Yeah.
differ. Yeah.
Is that right?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
I heard they're all pretty good landing areas.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I know this one guy, he's a pro at landing arrows to creeps. I think he goes by the name of Petefbsd.
If the creep dies at the end,
Dude, you're
It's just
securing the last hit.
it's just a farming utility. Sometimes PA has to get dagger last hits. Sometimes Morana has to get arrow last hits. Okay.
I feel like the mana cost might be significantly different.
Look,
I'm just saying.
just get a lot of clarity. It's fine.
Just stack the clarity. Throw all the arrows.
I kind of thought Iron Branches was gonna insta pick 2 heroes here. I kind of figured they had a little.
Well,
strat.
they had to ban their Lycan. You know?
Yeah.
Also,
but
first pick Moran, you have to decide, are you gonna get heroes that counter her, or are you just gonna buy detection the whole time, you know? You're gonna do both. Like, do you go for a Slardar right now? Is it worth it?
I don't know. I feel like with the Slardar is nice, but you still have to buy detection.
Well, yeah, but, you know, Slardar, his amp counters Morana, like, is that worth going? I
Oh,
love
the
the Ice
pickup,
Guy.
I love it.
Love Ice
Team
Guy.
pick.
How do you think they'll run him? He's pretty good in the
probably
tri-lane.
support. Yeah, he's definitely probably gonna be a tri-lane support. I feel like a lot of people don't put him mid like I do, so...
He does benefit from the levels and farm,
Yeah,
no
he does.
question. I mean, the farm up to getting an Ags is what's super important.
Mid Ice Guy is so much fun.
He's got really good lane presence.
Yeah, he does.
5 seconds remaining.
Ice Guy knows what's up.
All right.
Ice
Doom.
Guy Doom. I feel
Dire
weird that
team
I have to
pick.
ask. Do you think that's
like
a support Doom?
It's like the hot and cold.
But no, I wasn't going like fire and
Oh.
ice.
It's so odd.
Man, fire and ice first picked. How weird.
What makes you say Sport Doom just because it's so early?
Yeah, like are
I
they
think
doing...
they're worried Doom's gonna get banned out because
That was my other
yeah,
point. Did they pick it because they're worried he's gonna get banned because he was last time, or is it just a kind of like the Mirana pick? You don't know.
5 seconds
Or they
remaining.
could go, who is it, like Sing Sing or whatever? He puts Doom
go all
mid.
mid Doom. Yeah,
Mid Doom. I don't know why that's a thing. It shouldn't be.
Dire team banned.
I mean he can pretty easily jungle, especially if he finds
I
the right
think-
creeps early.
With the Shadow Demon pickup, that's pretty much confirmed a carry Mirana, because the Shadow Demon ball into the
It's a great
area-
lane.
Yeah. I think I would have done Bane personally, not Demon, but
5 seconds remaining.
You're a Bane fan.
I love Bane. He's all around a
Reserve
fantastic support. You can disable and you can kill your own teammates. What more do you need?
Not much more. So I think CG needs to ban some more AoE stuff because AoE plus Ice Sky ult works pretty well.
Everything plus Ice Guile works pretty well. Let's be
There's a
honest.
lot of reserve time early.
I feel like that's a little strange. Every time we've gone into games, you have some general idea of what you want to
The
do
green
anyway.
team's banning
Usually for
someone
your
now.
first couple picks at least. Train ban, no living armor to deal with, no overgrowth. Another hero that's made a super comeback recently.
Bad dude's banning someone now.
Ban the Clockwork, pretty good offlaner.
Wow, these two teams are all about taking all the time.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I like the Shadow Demon pickup in general. When he ults, I mean, so much damage. Plus, I like the defensive disruptions. You can really turn some save people around in that. You should get defensive disrupt to get out of the Ice Sky ult.
I still think that Bane would have been better than Demon. The
Radiant
Nightmare and
team
Arrow is
banned.
just so good.
And Fiend's Grip is such a ridiculous skill.
Yeah, it's amazing all the way
You're
around.
almost guaranteed kills before.
Especially like in a tri-lane Mirana Bane, and then you add in, somebody else with a stun or whatever. It's
5 seconds
so
remaining.
strong. The OD ban, are they gonna pick
Radiant
Puck?
team pick.
That's what I think every time somebody bans OD.
It's a D, right?
Ban OD,
Some
pick
kind of
Puck.
mid-int hero.
Didn't see that coming.
Earthshaker.
Dire team pick.
So is that gonna be a tri-lane right there, those three heroes? Or is Doom jungling?
Yeah, I don't know how well
Radiant
Doom does in
team
a
pick.
tri-lane. I mean, he can just walk up and click him, really.
Walk up and right-click you to death.
I mean, he looks pretty scary and everything, but he doesn't really have a
Dude,
nuke.
he's like Lucifer.
I mean, I don't feel like
Don't
Doom's
down-talk him.
max level death earlier. I don't let him hear me.
Well, there's their offlane. Right?
Dire team pick.
Probably. Like Earthshaker AA Weaver could be a sick lane.
So you think it's gonna be jungle Doom?
Well, it would pretty much have to be
Oh.
off lane or mid Doom.
Chalice
Uh-oh.
is-
Teams banning
The
someone
Void and
Void
Witch
Witch
Doctor
Doctor.
combo.
Shit.
Now, of course, though, if he misses Earthshaker, Earthshaker's just going to fissure into the Chrono. If he misses Doom, Doom might be able to doom him
5
from
seconds remaining.
whatever angle he's at.
The Ice Guy ult in the Chrono is gonna hurt.
If Faceless gets any of his
Reserve
teammates in the
time.
Chrono, for sure that Ice Guy ult is going to fly in. I mean, it kind of can work two ways.
Yeah, that's all a very good point. When I saw the Void Witch Doctor, I was a little bit nervous for Iron Branches, but if he times anything even a little bit wrong, it can go south pretty fast.
Like, the Lich and Faceless Void combo is good, but Lich on the other team, if Faceless ever gets anything in the, even if he has a creep in the Chrono, you can just, ult him and it just bounces to him.
Dire team
Alright,
ban.
so
What? Why the Darkseer ban?
I think this is a mid Mirana, even though they have
Yeah.
that Shadow Demon. Or they're going to 2-1-2, right? It could be Faceless and Witch Doctor in the farm lane, Mirana and Shadow
Radiant's
Demon
team
off
ban.
lane, and they need a mid. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they do this. I feel like not putting Mirana and Shadow Demon in the same lane is giving up a lot of kill potential.
Why first pick those two if you're not gonna put them together?
Such a combo. Alright, well, I guess it's Weaver off lane, Shadow Fiend mid.
I don't like the Shadow Fiend pick. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Queen
Mm-mm.
of pain.
Because his everything is gonna be screwed up by Void Stun, Witch Doctor Stun, Shadow Fiend Ball, or Shadow Demon Ball. Like, there's so many ways to disrupt his ult.
Shadow
He's
Fiend
gonna have
has to
to,
go
yeah,
BKB.
he's gonna have to like.
And
rush
even if he
it.
goes BKB, he can get chronoed, which sucks for a BKB hero.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully his right click will be enough to just damage a whole hell of a lot. The right click fiend can be pretty scary.
Another downside, right? The Shadow Demon can disrupt the Shadow Fiend, and then they get the negative aura for the armor from the illusions.
Sound muted.
Prepare for battle.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't like the Shadow Fiend pick.
So we'll see how it goes.
It worries me.
Alright, so Iron Branches has Royal Street Flush, mid on the Shadow Fiend, Sean off on the Weaver offlane, Gonzo on the AA, PDG Doom, number 1, looks like their carry, and Kasky on the Earthshaker. CG has Pelix on their carry, Faceless. Yipron on the Witch Doctor. It's gonna be a great combo when they hit 6. Boy, I'm gonna butcher this name. Audiphonos? On the Quap, mid. JTBX on the Shadow Demon. And Nikox on Mirana. So yeah, they're doing the 2-2 lanes.
Well, at least
Mirana,
we're
Shadow
gonna see
Demon off.
Mirana and Shadow Demon together.
Time to get angry with each other.
Hopefully they can be aggressive and shut down that Zoom. Are they doing dual lanes on Iron Branch too? It looks like it. It's gonna be Weaver and Earthshaker.
No, I think they're aggro trying and leaving Doom alone in the farm lane.
Now is Earthshaker gonna do this weird block thing here? No,
Oh,
he's not doing the block.
yeah. No, I think it's just a try. Yeah, they're gonna have Doom solo.
I think this is a good try because they need to shut down the Faceless, and I think these are the 3 heroes you want on the try anyway. I like this a lot better than Doom there instead of the Weaver. Weaver needs
Look,
like
oh,
level
they're gonna
2
go
or
for a
3,
level
and then they can
1
probably
kill on
outkill.
Shadow Fiend here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the arrow missed.
Oh well.
Oh.
I think they need to get that disrupt first. I think once they figure that combo out and get the timing right, it's gonna be really good.
I don't know.
So far, Doom is just chilling.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be good for CG to have, or rather for Iron Branches to have Doom alone down there. He has, he's so squish and against Mirana and Shadow Demon.
He needs the purple creep. Gives him the healing regen.
Purple creep. Well, he went with the toughness aura from the bird, so he has 3 armor, which is better than his 0 armor. Right? Small victories.
Yeah, it's something. That's 4 armor total. Look at him.
Dude, he's going places.
Shadow Fiends are wrecking mid right now.
The
9 for 5.
bright side about Shadow Fiend Radiant, he can totally just stack and farm that camp over there. And,
Oh, yeah.
it's free souls. So he does have that going
I've
for him.
watched some people that are really good at it stream it and stuff, and you can pretty much do it without missing a creep mid. You can raise to clear out a wave, go over there and stack it.
Invisibility.
Looks like this Quap's gonna go top with the Invis rune. I don't know
I'd
how
like
much
to
you
see
can
that
do at
happen.
level 3 though. What can they really do here?
I feel like not all that much, but I kind of just want to see it happen. Oh, somebody's TPing in. We just got Shadow Demon to come in. So it is, it's 4v3.
This is a smart rotation.
Quap's Invis is going to be out in a second.
Yeah, I
There
see
we
him,
go.
First
The Quap is
blood. I didn't
melting.
miss it.
Not enough mana for the fissure. This Quap might. Oh, she's going back. Oh,
What? So many
that
kills.
Sentry
Quap,
Ward
you have
was-
no health.
saved a lot of life. Yeah, she baited the Weaver into dying, basically.
Well, it ended up 2-2 at least. Right? Even exchange.
Hey, Faceless lived. Gotta walk back, though.
Downside, Shadow Fiend got free farm mid throughout all of that.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Fiend's not really so much of a ganking mid as he is a farming mid till like level 11 or 12. So he'll
I
happily
disagree.
sit there and-
I disagree. I think if you have your max souls and you get a rune, you know, the raises still, they hurt.
I think he's a good ganker, but I think that a lot of people play him to farm a lot early. We'll see if he goes Midas or not, because he's got 1,000 gold. No, I just want boot. Maybe he'll go boot then Midas. I think that Iron Branch can kill up here.
I think
Maybe
they
to get
can
the
too,
creep
they're
wave
just
a little bit away
not,
from the tower.
they're not going for it.
You can get that Earthshaker block that like cuts Faceless out from the tower and he can't run back. But I think they need to be pushed up about halfway towards the river for that to really work. Doom's not getting too much. I mean, the hard carries aren't getting much farm at all this game. Doom only has 10 CS, Faceless with 8, 9.
Doom
They
with
both
only,
have relatively tough lanes.
Doom with only 11 CS is a little concerning because while everything was happening top, he was basically by himself down there.
He's got levels though, at least. He'll have Doom pretty soon. Can't really do anything with it though.
They are doing a good
Faceless
job
picked
of
up
shutting
Gloves to
Void
Haste. I guess
down.
he's...
Midas?
Yeah, I think he might still be going Midas though.
Well, he did get the 1 kill.
We lost that on a lot of XP having to walk back.
Unlike this Weaver in the
Shadow
lane with
Fiend
him.
is... Yeah, that Weaver's doing really well up there. It can be hard to get farm tri-lane off like that aggressive.
I mean, Weaver's got
But
his
he's got
ring
36 less
and
hits.
treads.
Yeah, he's doing quite well.
Oh no, I thought maybe that black they were
Middle
gonna go
is
on
missing.
With, but didn't.
Yeah, they need to get Void on the other side of that, even though he walked over. He's not that scared about it.
Shadow Fiend has 1,000 gold and has not fully upgraded his boots to tread, so I think he might be going Midas.
Oh, that's a Midas for sure. Yeah. He's stacking that camp like you said too.
Middle is missing.
Looks like they might want to try to go on this Doom. Oh, maybe not. She was standing over
Be a
there.
little more aggressive down there.
Right? Like it's just solo Doom. Well, he does have Doom now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shadow Demon's respawning
Middle
top.
is
It dived a
missing.
little bit, dove. But can't really do anything. They're pretty much back by the time I got there. I don't think Iron Branch needs to take any big risk if someone's TPing in up there. Yeah, this Weaver's getting tons of farm, and the Faceless is shut down, so even though there aren't kills, can't really ask for too much more out of that lane.
Yeah, I mean the
And the tower's
Weavers.
halfway.
Oh, and Quap's dead. It was Midas, by the way.
Nice.
He does have his
Oh, yep,
Midas
there
now.
it is. It's up.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go now!
But he pretty much just right-clicked Quap to death already.
He's got max souls. He hits for, 140 damage. He hurts. 140 damage in 8 minutes is an awful lot. Something interesting to note, he took Requiem of Souls pretty early. A lot of times you don't see people pick that up. Until I he took it at 9, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I do it at 10 and 11, so it's
A lot
only
of people
like
do
one.
Presence of Dark Lord at 9, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't really use first tick.
He's
gonna get
basically
the jump
just
on
taking this
Earthshaker.
mid tower.
Earthshaker got a little bit caught out of position there. There's a good rotation by the Quab. I think the Quab realized she can't really sit there with Shadow Fiend, so
No,
she
Shadow
gotta make
Fiend
plays happen.
guaranteed is gonna take this tower. It's like he doesn't even care about the Shadow Demon illusions.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just gonna take this
Just
tower.
sit there and he could be in trouble now.
That was close. That dagger's still
I think the ult
hurting.
was good because it made her jump away. Yeah, he's gonna take a bunch of damage. He has to walk back, I think. No rune for 30 seconds.
I really secretly wanted
He
to
could
see
use his
Earthshaker
opportunity to
deny
stack
him.
camp. Earthshaker's pinging out up top. Looks like they might try to go on it. But the lane's in a much better position for them to do something up here.
Oh yeah, and
Earthshaker,
Earthshaker's
where you
behind him too. Oh, we've got a pause. Shadow Demon
Oh,
disconnected.
Yeah, disconnect. The Shadow Demon is 73 CS at 10 minutes. I mean, if you get every creep in every wave, it's what, 8 a minute, right?
Oh man, are you gonna math me right now?
I'm just saying, he's hitting a lot of creeps.
I'm just saying, you're about to math me. Nobody wants
Weaver
it.
too, I mean... The only thing Weaver's hurting on is levels, but considering he's in a tri-lane, it's not abnormal. And the dual lane Void he's up against is the same level as him anyway, so...
Yeah, but gold-wise, Weaver's, he's doing pretty well for himself.
A little worried about Faceless. And, Doom's up there on the graphs, actually, net worth-wise. Doing a little better than I thought he would.
Void is still trying to go for his Midas. Does Does he have it? Is the courier doing that? What? Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
the
the
courier
courier is on
has
the
it.
courier now.
Okay.
It's late, but I think that considering his lane, how things are, I think this is a good pickup still. It'll help him catch up a little bit if he can get some uncontested.
Yeah, I don't think it's
He just needs like
it's
4 or
bad.
5 minutes of jungle time to get an item.
As Puppy says, whether you're ahead or behind, buy Midas.
Right. Plus, I mean, at a minimum, Faceless can for sure use the attack speed. When he procs his time lock and chrono, he gets double damage, so it's
It's
a
just
good
a little
item.
concerning that he does like no damage right now. He's gonna chrono and be completely useless, basically.
But really, I think that's pretty normal for a level 6 Faceless.
Yeah, I guess so. He has to rely on the rest of his team.
I think they're gonna go on this Witch Doctor here. Earthshaker was pinging him out. No, Witch Doctor is just about to be level 5, so I mean, if Witch Doctor picks up, or maybe 6, he could pick up 6 during this fight, and it could be big. Oh, that's done.
Oh, Moran ult's gonna. Oh no, not gonna save him. I thought it was gonna save him.
That enchant totem, Earthshaker just punched him to death.
Well, that is another kill for Weaver, and that is very scary.
This is an interesting Weaver build. It's definitely a fighting build. Treads drum. Usually you see Lincolns, but I don't know if he's even gonna go Lincolns against this team.
Yeah, there's a lot
Dire's
of
middle tower
Lincoln's,
is under attack.
Deso, Radiance, but it looks more like he wants to be with his team early.
Yeah, he just wants to get in there, and I like the drum pickup. Good stats. Especially if you actually use the charges early, it can be pretty beneficial. He's really keeping up with that Shadow Fiend on network. which
Shadow
is-
Fiend's just taking tier
Tower is
2
under attack.
right now.
Yeah, they need to do something about Shadow Fiend, even if it's like
They're,
we need to send
He's
4
gonna take
people
it.
over to kill him.
it's too late. It's
Yeah,
his
it is.
tower.
What can they do?
Dire's middle
Now he's just gonna
tower has
casually
fallen.
leave. Oh no, he's just gonna ult.
He got.
Oh, the ult!
He got
Oh
purged.
my god!
Whoa, that is a scary. Is he gonna get a third? Okay.
No, it was close though. I'd say that was
obviously
worth it.
for the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah. 2 kills and 2
Yeah, he got a
towers.
tier 2
It's
and
yeah.
2 kills. If he could have somehow used his Hand of Midas before he died there in the jungle, it would have been would have been ultimate.
If only he was able to Midas. That's the one thing we're not happy about right now, Shadowfiend.
That's the best thing during a fight when you're losing. When you hear your teammate Midas, you're like, wait, what? What just happened? Interesting pickup on the Doom. He went mana boot.
Yeah, I noticed that a little while ago.
I
Seems
mean,
something
Doom
like
definitely has a low mana pool early, but I feel like supports with mana boots on your team.
yeah, they
I
should
like phase on
be.
Doom.
Doom has
You gonna rotate on this Faceless up here?
Doom has 2 recipes.
Faceless
One for
went straight
mechanism
Morbid
and
Mask. He has
one for buckler.
Faceless is dead.
I Doom is buying mechanism to go with his mana boot.
Okay. I think he's just gonna go Aura Doom, right? He'll probably buy like flats after that.
My
Top tower
only
fall
concern is the
soon.
fact that he has 2 recipes in his stash right now. Like on him, on his person. 2 recipes.
Yeah, it's an interesting build. But he's got the headdress and the chainmail, the pieces that really count anyway. He just needs some branches and a ring.
Yeah, he's walking back. I'm assuming he's gonna have it when he gets back
Middle
here.
is missing.
Yeah, he's got the gold
Yo,
for sure.
green dudes, something bad is happening.
Going on this Faceless again. Faceless, I understand what he's trying to do, but I think he really needs to get boot with his next 450. Because that Weaver is just going to chase him down. He still might with the... They're going to try to turn this around up here. They brought in Quap
Oh,
Witch Doctor.
Doom's
Here
up
they
there.
go. Look, Doom's up here. He's got his Doom.
Oh, he was mid-Doom animation!
Cast.
Oh, Doom.
Cast.
Oh.
What a chrono.
Your queen is dead.
It's gonna kill the Witch Doctor too.
Yeah, they've got these two.
That's a Gottin Himmer! That's a
Well,
Wow.
Doom may not have been able to Doom, but they took out 4 of the 5.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Losing Shadow Fiend again hurts a little bit there too.
Why does Shadow Fiend keep pinging this camp? Want somebody to go stack it for him?
Maybe he wants someone to stack it. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Are they
We
overstaying
are...
their welcome up here? I think they're gonna have to. Well, they're gonna get.
No, I think they're fine. That's the scary part, especially with the mech
Oh,
now.
that mech, right? I mean, they can turn around and fight again right now.
Weaver is 7-2 at 15 minutes. That's a
Weaver's
little
gonna have his
concerning.
Deso real soon. Too.
Yeah.
That's bad news for. I mean, a lot of the CG guys are pretty
Dire's
squishy.
middle tower is under attack. Bad dude's top is all nasty
So is
and
that
broken.
pretty
Looks like
much
Shadow Fiend's gonna rotate.
a support Doom then, or
Dire's bottom
I'd say
tower
Weaver's
is
the
under
number
attack.
one for sure.
Detecting high levels of sarcasity, Captain. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So yeah, I mean, what do you think Doom's? I think Doom's gonna go Vlad's next, but
I have no idea. Oh,
I mean,
placing that sentry
I
ward
actually
was
maybe
just
not.
really good.
That bottom tower you bad dudes had was crap anyway.
yeah,
I
that
swear.
was. Actually, I take back the Vlad's thing. I don't really have enough heroes that can benefit from it. I don't think.
Radiant's
And there's the
courier
armored
has
aura
been
for the
killed.
ranged guys, but that was a courier pick. They know they're in this jungle up here. There's a lot of pinging going off.
They also, not sure if you noticed, but Shadow Fiend took this bottom tower here before dying. He's just solo taking all their things.
Yeah, I think the Shadow Fiend needs to go back to farming a little bit though. Keep saying scary.
Well, Weaver overstayed his welcome top a little bit and got Chronoed and Witch Doctor ulted.
So letting this Morana catch up in net worth.
Oh,
I think the face was
Earthshaker.
really
Oh,
good,
Earthshaker.
so-
Oh,
Oh.
Earthshaker.
It's scary to be across that river alone.
Yeah, I feel like now since they're breaking tier 2s in every lane, or tier 3 in one case there,
Dire's bottom
they
tower
shouldn't
is
really
under
be
attack.
pushing up so much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Fiend's going BKB, it looks like. He's in the jungle just getting his souls back. Weaver Deso up. Faceless has Mask of Madness. I don't know how much of a fan I am of Mask of Madness on Faceless. Because if you use it in the chrono, you need to be out of there when it's over because you're just going to blow up afterwards. Unless you can be super backtracky. Doom has 2000. Is Doom going for a Blink Dagger?
Oh, please, no.
It's gotta be it. I think so.
What are we seeing going on here? Are they trying to do Roche but just casually walk in, or?
I think that CG thought that Iron Branch were doing Roche because they were all kind of off the map.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, They're gonna try it.
Uh,
Are they baiting
both teams are
it?
definitely aware there's...
Is about to get
Yeah,
knocked
are they
over.
baiting out? Like... I think they know...
Radiant's
They're spending a lot of time
tower is
sitting
under
here
attack.
while Faceless is farming. So if nothing else, they're giving Faceless some time.
No, they weren't baiting it. They must have just been waiting for Shadow Fiend, or...
Oh, that disruption. I don't think it's gonna save
And
the life,
Weaver's
though.
just done.
Wow.
I don't think that was a good exchange, because they lost Weaver and CG just lost Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I don't know that Iron Branch, how much they really needed Roche there. Now Roche is halfway. I don't think either team can really take it. They're both going to be watching it.
It seemed like a very strange time to walk in there. There wasn't smoke. I mean, it looks like they de-warded or attempted to, but...
There's a CG ward up there that sentry ward can't see, but IB really has no vision. I mean, they don't know what's happening over by the Roche pit.
Void, your Midas is off cooldown. Les use.
Mirana's Maelstrom's up. I like Maelstrom on Mirana.
It's been really popular lately to put Maelstrom on her.
Basically, like every right-click hero, ranged or melee, Milner is the new thing.
I mean,
It's pretty good for
why not
pushing.
lightning all the
Green
things?
news. Something bad is happening.
Right?
In your bottom.
Who needs Zeus? We have Milner. Iron Branch is kind of grouped up mid, but they already have... I think they
It's
need
a
to go
little
top or bottom.
confusing because nobody's farming or anything on Iron Branches. It's like they don't really know where to go.
Yo, green news.
CG's
Something
doing a
bad
great
is
job.
happening.
Look how much vision they have in their jungle. Like, it's really safe for Faceless to be farming up there.
Yeah,
and
Faceless
in that
can go
lane.
anywhere. Oh, there we go. We've got smoke on.
And if you look at... Oh yeah, here we are. They are all smoked.
Yeah, Iron Branch smoked.
We gotta assume they're walking up to the
Void
jungle
is,
here.
he's away from them currently. Oh, dude.
Ooh. Doom
Oh.
has the blink, but he didn't get that Doom off in time.
He just instantly turned and attacked the creep, too. So close. Well, now they know you're there.
Shadow Fiend's BKB is up, because it has been for a little.
Let's take a second to look at some graphs. XP.
Faceless has crits.
There's like a 3,000 difference in XP in Iron Branch's favor.
It's
And
interesting, like, you can see that last team fight where they lost some people, where it drops.
yeah, but if you go to the difference in gold right now, it is not looking good for CG.
But it's interesting to note that, like, you know, CG has the jungle farm, Faceless is farming. Iron Branch isn't improving on their gold lead. You
No,
have a
yeah,
10,000
it's
gold
going-
lead at 15 minutes. You expect to have more than a 10,000 gold lead at 22 minutes. Alright, bottom lane here.
Yeah, they haven't done too much with their gold lead, and
3-man chrono. Takes out the Weaver. Queen of Pain ult. Nice.
oh man,
Shadow Fiend goes down too. That's huge. The Shadow Fiend and the Weaver, I mean,
and the Doom. That's
and the Doom.
it. That fight was amazing for CG.
All 3 cores. That was a
Green news
great
top
chrono.
thing is about to get knocked
I
over.
don't think IB was ready for Faceless being there. It's perfect rotation by Faceless. He has all this jungle farm up there in a free lane, but he came down at the right time, and
And now this is basically going to be a free tower for Void.
And we were talking about last game. This is their first tower. Tower gold is huge, and that gold graph we were looking at.
That's what I was gonna mention
The
before
fact
the
that
fight
gold graph
started.
isn't changing with no towers. Yeah.
Because they took all those towers, got a big bonus in gold, and then they just
Good
stopped.
King's bottom just fell off.
Oh.
Oh, are they gonna get out?
No, he's
Are they gonna get
staying.
another kill? Faceless is staying. I
He
think
stopped
Faceless
him,
is
Midas! Faceless stopped to Midas. That's what really mattered
well,
right there.
His Midas is enough. That's what matters.
Oh, Marana.
Well, Faceless still got the last hit on that
Is
tower.
about to get knocked
I
over.
don't know if dying was worth there, but he got as much out of it as he could.
Well, they lost 3 while
Well,
trying
Marana
to
was the
leave.
trade.
Marana
Yeah,
did
they
trade
might have
it,
overstayed
but
it,
she died first, so Weaver got the XP for it.
Well, credit to the Iron Branch guys for TPing right in, because a lot of times when you lose a fight like that and the tower's so low, you don't want to TP back, you know?
Yeah, you
They
kind of
definitely
just
made
let
it
it go.
happen.
Oh, they want to take Roche right away here. There's still a ward there. I mean, CG knows that they're there.
Yeah, it's being pinged out for sure. Can they do anything?
Well, Void just came back, so I'm gonna go with yes. And Void's instantly
Okay, Void
TPing
came
down
back, yeah.
too, yeah.
I don't know why... I'm not sure Iron Branch can do Roche right now.
I think that they could have done it,
Defensive
but
disruption.
it's not a good time for them to.
I don't think they can do it fast enough is the problem.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, Presence of the Dark Lord is there, but I don't think they have anyone that can just tank the damage. Maybe Doom.
Oh, Dooming Faceless was
Doom's
perfect.
out on Faceless, yeah.
Bones will make a fine powder.
Doom's got the troll, so he has the net and snare.
We have a Marana DC in this game right now. Marana's DC'd and there's no. There it is.
There's the pause. Oh, Marana's back already, okay. Yeah, I don't think that really would have changed anything. She was already.
I
back in
just
her
didn't
base.
notice that she was DC'd during that fight.
So is Marana going for Diffusal Blade? That Blade of Alacrity, or is she just going for...
Could be Manta. She's building into the Asha.
Yeah, just Yasha.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Iron Branch is going to take advantage of this, and hopefully they're going to get this
Dire's
tower.
structures are fortified.
Well,
Dire's bottom
Oh,
tower is under attack.
You just
Ooh.
ate that.
Pause, please. I'm
ate it.
terrified
that is a
of
5-second arrow.
rational thought. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's kind of a
Yeah,
shame
might have saved the
that
tower.
they did so well in that fight and they couldn't even finish taking that tower.
It's a tough part with having your lanes pushed back, you know?
Radiant's
Can't
top tower
capitalize
is under
on
attack. Hey,
them being
forget
down.
about it.
Plus, with the levels where they are right now, everyone's pretty much average level 13. You're back pretty fast
Except the Shadow Fiend,
compared
he's
to
up to 17.
when you're level 20. The Shadow Fiend has a distinct level, like a big level advantage. What do you think Shadow Fiend's gonna build next? Is he gonna finish his Manta? I think it's not a bad push thing, you know?
Yeah, I feel like he's probably
Manta's
gonna
under
finish his
110.
Manta.
Could be a good way to kind of go high ground.
Catch. Double damage.
What do you think about Faceless not upgrading his boots?
I think I'm a bad person to ask because how many games do we play where I don't upgrade my boot?
You don't play Faceless like that. Well, I think that Faceless needs treads for the attack speed.
I think it would be beneficial. It looks like he just wants to finish his Daedalus though.
That Daedalus is so big when you proc the time lock and the crit. And you only do that by hitting faster. I guess you can go Daedalus finish boot.
It's looking like he's caring more about the damage output, not the actual attack speed. Oh. this Morano. I don't think the Morano ult's gonna be long enough for them to actually get over to this jungle to do anything. Do they think they're in Roche or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought
Definitely
they were in
I think
Roche.
they thought they were in Roche, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They could have used that Barano to walk into Roche, too. Maybe taking it themselves.
I think that probably would have been the better option for them.
Well,
Looking like
everyone's
right
down
now,
here.
yeah, we have
There's 2
smoke
observer
happening.
wards, yeah.
Is that smoke to go gank them or try Roche again? Because this would be what, the 3rd time that Iron Branches has tried to go into Roche?
Look, yeah, the problem is no one's on the map, so everyone is like, alright. Faceless is gonna casually farm these ancients. It's not a bad time to go in, they just went down there and checked. I think that...
Yeah, but everybody's right there. They're gonna go try to get Faceless out in the jungle, but he's not in there.
I think they made the right move by not going in, because you can't see anyone, so you have to kind of assume they're over there, I guess. Or at least a significant chunk of them are.
Radiant's middle
Rana, you
tower
could be in
is
some
under
trouble
attack.
here. I kind of will. They have another smoke on the Witch Doctor, and they're all meeting up right here. I think they're going to smoke into the jungle. CG. Yeah, okay,
It's
here they go.
exactly, this fight could be really game-changing
Dire's
for
top
CG,
tower
I
is under
think.
attack.
We need a good chrono.
I'll get a
and
good
Witch Doctor.
chrono. Well, it's
Here
a-
it is.
Oh, he blinked into-
Oh, that's the combo.
Earthshaker blinked into the
And he
chrono.
blinked into the
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It was a mercy skilly.
Really well executed on CG's part.
Absolutely well executed, especially since, you know, Earthshaker
ever
really
so
wanted to go in,
grateful.
but he just...
Oh, yeah. He had that blink queued up, and... But the Quap Scream...
Yeah, that
the Witch
was,
Doctor perfect.
kind of perfect for CG. That's exactly what they needed.
I really hope that Faceless goes Ags. I think that the longer chrono with their whole teamfight combo thing could be very beneficial. And he's landed some good chronos so far.
Yeah, they definitely need to take this
Green Dude's top
this tower
thing
here.
is about to get knocked
Try and
over. Radiant structures are
push back. That is
fortified.
the full Daedalus on Void
Radiant's
too.
top tower has fallen. Yo, Green Dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Alright, let's look at some XP and gold.
Net worth. It's back and forth.
XP now, only a 2k difference though. As far as,
CG's definitely
XP
having
is
some
concerned.
gold trouble, but
Yeah, but if you notice the trend now, it's going towards them. Before it was just like evenly on Iron Branch, so they're slowly. Oh, Quap.
you look at the lead that Shadow Fiend and Weaver had in net worth, and Faceless and Mirana they're on their way to catching up.
Yeah, I think
And
considering
Midas on
the
Faceless is making a big difference, I think.
considering the rough start that they
Dire's
had, they're
bottom
definitely
tower
making a
is
very
under attack.
impressive comeback right now.
Dire
And
structures
much
are
to your
fortified.
liking, Void just upgraded his boot. So, you've got that.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Heads up.
A lot of smoke on both team sides. I like to see that used, though.
Oh, Shadow Fiend, we thought he was gonna finish his Manta. It looks like it's actually gonna be Butterfly, though.
I like that, especially versus the Void and the Mirana. It's such a great item, right? Attack speed, damage, defense. He's got all the... he has it in a couple creeps.
So which team do you think is scarier in the late game right now?
That's, my gut is to say Iron Branch because... Well, I mean, Shadow Fiend and Weaver late game are horrifying. The way Doom's being built, he's not that scary, but he could easily transition into being a much scarier late game. But Faceless Void is just so strong in anything. I mean, no matter how much combo you have, one good chrono, and you got 5 people that can't move. Doesn't matter what items they have. Well, it's hard to state how important that is.
The downside of that, though, is that if Void, you know, doesn't get a good chrono or gets picked off first, gets doomed right away, you're screwed. He's pretty much their whole...
That is the problem. They're built around that chrono, so if Doom can like blink in and die, but he gets the Doom off on Void and they initiate on him, it's probably worth it.
Both teams just smoked and went to opposite jungles. It accomplished nothing.
They got there 10% faster, okay?
Do you think Doom right now is building Shivas or Sheepstick?
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Um,
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I would like Sheepstick pickup, I think.
Yeah, I think Sheepstick. For sure.
I think the way Doom is building, it's Sheepstick. I think if it was a fighting Doom, it would be Shivas for the armor.
Oh! Faceless
Well,
Insta got doomed.
There's the Faceless Doom we talked about.
See, it's so bad for them. They have to back out of the fight now, right?
Oh.
You can't...
Yeah, they can't do anything.
Look at it go.
And I'm pretty sure that Iron Branch is going to go high ground here. Because why not?
Well, yeah, Doom doesn't have buyback. I mean, why not, right?
Face doesn't have buyback, yeah.
Or, yeah, you knew what I was trying to say.
Let it go.
Oh, what did the... Good defensive. Landed an arrow, got nulled off.
See, though, look at that. Now Doom doesn't have buyback.
A Witch Doctor in a row. That was, great Echo Slam Fissure
They
on
don't-
Shaker's part.
They don't have any
Dire's top
creeps,
tower is
though.
under
Like,
attack.
Iron Branches, your creeps are way back. You're just... I mean, you're picking off heroes, I guess,
Bad
but you
dude's top
can't
tower
actually
gonna fall over soon.
do anything. Pretty much nobody has buyback right now except Mirana.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's just Mirana on CG that has buyback. So that would... Okay, yeah, Roche. I was gonna say it's a prime time for Iron Branches to do something. Roche is
Yeah,
kind
they
of
can't
the...
take the tower.
However, Void is
Now, this
making
going
his
to
way
Shadow King,
down.
You gotta think, right?
Oh,
Roche is just a chill dude. So
Weaver.
someone explain to
Weaver
me why
picked
we
it up.
have to
Okay.
go and kill him.
Weaver probably has a better chance of getting out if it's really bad and loses Aegis. BKB's up on Weaver. Weaver has a lot of gold too.
yeah. What do you think he's going for? Probably a butterfly? An MKB, maybe?
I think it's a good item.
Probably butterfly, though, I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't see anyone other than Void really building a butterfly on CG.
Weaver really... Oh! Well...
Weaver barely walked into that sentry ward, and I think Faceless blind chronoed there actually, because he saw him walk right that way. It's pretty good.
That was a great way to use up that Aegis.
And a BKB charge.
Yeah, and the BKB charge, that was fantastic on CG's part. You know, with the way that CG got pushed into their base in the first game, it's really nice to see how much more aggressive they're being this time around, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a big difference in play, it looks like. They've still got a lot more to push, but they're coming back here slowly.
Sometimes when you have one of those games and you realized you got pushed in like that, you kind of like step up the aggression.
Bad dudes.
It's really
middle
easy in
tower,
this
everyone
game
go.
to sit back and be content farming. Oh, got the bash off.
I don't know, Void, he's done.
Pretty good Ice Guy ult.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could afford to lose that Void there. His chrono's up right now. Ugh.
He has buyback though, so I don't think that they can push really. They're just gonna go up and Void's gonna buy
I
back the
think
chrono.
that the CG, if they don't have their combo, need to be really defensive. they can be offensive and jump in when they have all their combo, but like, I don't think Faceless there can jump in without Chrono ever.
I think
It's just
they
too
have
scary.
such a 4 protect 1, you know, we need to have the combo right strat that I don't know, they really need like pure teamwork to make it work.
And they've been doing a good job with 4 Protect 1, right? Getting the jungle safe for Faceless and kind of...
Oh yeah, as far as 4
4
Protect
manning
1
Oh,
goes,
look at it go!
considering how, you know, scary Shadow Fiend was early, how many towers he was pushing, they gave Void a lot of room to farm.
And he made good use of it.
Oh yeah. Shadow Fiend now is building a Scotty. He's got the 2 orbs for it.
Oh, well, I like that.
And Doom went Shivas, not Sheepstick.
So, do you think Shadow Fiend is going to get rid of his Yasha or Midas when his Scotty's ready?
I
I don't like not having
I
a
don't-
TP, especially at
don't
the stage of the
think
game.
he's gonna get rid of his Midas yet.
Maybe he can bank the Yasha until he gets Boots of Travel.
Though, to be fair, if he did get rid of his Midas now, he could just buy that Scotty, right?
Yeah, you could just go to the secret shop and have it. They're just kind of standing up here.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Nobody, like, has dust or anything?
I think they're hoping that like one person is going to go push out a lane and they're just
Well,
going to hop on him and kill him.
currently
But
CG is
it's gonna be 5
smoked.
people.
Come on, Chrono. The Chrono got,
Ooh.
like, it got Doom. I guess that's worth it then, but Void died.
Avoidance died, yeah.
That's... I mean...
It's tough walking up those stairs smoked
They're
into the jungle. Oh, that ice guy.
they're like wiped now. Yeah,
Own it!
Yeah.
that's free Rex.
I don't think Witch Doctor can do anything here.
Right? I mean, Void can buy back, but he is the
Dire's
only
top
person
tower has fallen.
that can. It's...
Dire's top barracks. are
He
under
needs his
attack.
team. He doesn't have
Yeah.
Chronos, so there's no point in buying back really.
No, it's free
Dire's top
free
barracks
Rex
has fallen.
for
Is this
Iron
double
Branches.
racks here? I think it's double racks.
If Iron Branches is greedy, they should go for it. I think they can definitely get away with it.
They're pinging out mid. I don't even think it's that greedy. They have 24 seconds. That is an eternity. They can triple racks.
Ah, triple Rex
Look at them
might...
melt.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Shadow Fiend just,
It's-
just destroys these buildings.
Unfortunately, I think this might be GG for CG.
The Doom... the Doom did
That was
go.
funny.
Shivers.
Are under attack.
Laugh at me.
I liked it. Just fry him.
Dire's bottom
Like, that's
barracks has
triple
fallen.
Yeah,
Rex.
this
You
is-
can't come back from Mega Creeps. Yep,
Yeah.
they
You
just
guys
called
gonna
it.
win. Mega Creeps riding to the rescue.
It was,
It was very well played though.
yeah.
One last chrono.
Whoa! The good guys won. That literally never happens.
I mean, they made a very decent comeback there.
IB had some good counter initiate for that big combo. You saw Faceless go in chrono and then Faceless would just blow up, you know?
It was definitely a good turnaround compared to the way it was the first game, though.
Absolutely.
A nice,
And when they got that combo off a couple times, it was
it was
it
glorious,
is a
yeah.
devastating combo.
It,
We love running
very
that.
nice combo.
Yeah.
Sound resumed.
Alright, so that was both of the games with our teams. We ended up with a 2-0 score in favor of Iron Branches.
Definitely well played to both teams, Iron Branches and Chalas Gaming.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Chalas Gaming made a very, very strong comeback in Game 2. Game 1, Iron Branches had a lot of push. It was very scary for them, but Game 2, their combo was pretty devastating if they could pull it off.
Yeah, just that Shadow Fiend and Weaver got so much so early. They're heroes that are they're very hard to deal with once they get scary. You really have to shut them down ahead of time. But yeah, everyone played super well. It was a great match. I think This is like a very high level of competition. I mean, I was hoping for this, but I'm happy with the results of the game. I think it was really good.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think that second game, I definitely had moments where it was like, are they
Yeah,
coming
the
back
graph
from
was.
this? Is
I
this
mean,
gonna be?
they almost got their XP back to even.
It was close. Very well played by both teams. And best of luck to both teams in the rest of the season. That's gonna conclude our cast. With me is Petefbsd, and I am Wicket. Feel free to follow our respective Twitch channels. You can find them in the links for the channel here. There's a link to all admin and staff for UGC. We will be casting frequently, so be sure to tune in to us and our other fellow casters. And until...
Yeah, I think this is the last one for week 1 that's getting casted.
I do believe so.
So we'll be back next week for week 2.
We will.
It's gonna be good.
We will be back. So be sure to check forums and stay updated for future casts.
And if you're not on a team and want to be, there's UGC League forums. If you want to look for a team, or if you want to recruit people for a team, and definitely sign up and get in on this big first season. It's gonna be some pretty good Dota, I think.
Started in the fall, and
yeah, lots of time to practice and get ready.
It will be glorious. So thank you for casting with me, Pete.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for the teams for letting us cast, and until next week.
Absolutely.